Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Moonfire Faire 2024 for Final Fantasy 14. We are going to be getting into this a bit. It's going to be Claire today, who got changed to a Femroth, or Rothgal. And we're going to be doing the Moonfire Faire today, so let's see what's going on there. Moyaru is scouring the Aft Castle for any sun-beaten souls who might not have heard about this year's Moonfire Faire. This quest is available for a limited time only. Do my eyes deceive me, or do I spy a familiar face who looks like she could do some with some proper summer recreation? That's right. The sun rays are out in full force, and so is our beloved Moonfire Faire. These days, the event doubles as free promotion for the Adventurers Guild, you know. The brave and the bold show off their heroics, and afterwards, the fair guests flock to the guilds in droves to hire them. But the real star of the show is the acclaimed Eorzean Nimble Warrior course, bringing in hundreds upon hundreds of new challengers. At any rate, we could really use some help. Oh, come on, I can't talk today. Jeez. At any rate, we could really use some help. Oh, come on. At any rate, we could really use some more. Why do I keep wanting to say some more? Wah. Blah, 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 blah. At any rate, we could really use some help out there. Now just skip the word. Come on, brain. Come on, brain. Come on. I'm a doof. Anyway. At any rate, we could really use more help out there, so if perchance I've piqued your interest, I suggest you ship out to Costa del Sol and speak to our chief chaperone, Hermanga. Okay. It's been a hot minute since I've actually more or less talked. Alright, so let's head to Costa del Sol. Ba 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 ba. We flying. And look, fireworks. So beautiful, actually. Yeah, there you go. Alright, Hermanga. Claire, now there's a sight for sore eyes. Did Moyaru send you out here to lend a hand? This year, the event is shaping up to be a thrill for visitors and staff alike. Allow me to give you a brief outline of what we have planned. In case the screaming and splashing hadn't given it away, we've brought back the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course with all of its explosive challenges intact. And if the summer sun gets to be too much, grant yourself a refreshing reprieve by enjoying an icy treat or playing with the polar bears. Even better, this year we added a little Far Eastern flair with these hand fans. They're called Uchiwa, and they drive away evil spirits, or so I'm told. To ensure their authenticity, we hired an expert in the art of the festival, a little Namazu fellow, to craft us 100 crates of them. And what color could be more fitting for Moonfire than bright blazing red? Seeing as the origins of the event can be traced back to the bombard hunts of years past, I say Uchiwa are a perfect fit for the spirit of the occasion. And judging from the sizable crowds, I'm far from the only one. The downside, of course, is that we presently find ourselves quite ill-equipped to manage a turnout of this magnitude. Personally, I'd like to bolster our security cadre if I can. Alright, hold on, wait. I need to figure out how to pronounce that word. That's automatically gonna bother me. A-D-R-E.
Cadre.
Cadre? Okay. Security cadre if I can. There we go. As it stands, none of us would be able to leave our posts in the event of a serious emergency. So, given the fortuitous timing of your arrival, could I ask you to... Monster! Ah! Did she say monster? Damn it all, the people are starting to panic. Please, Claire, you've got to help us. I'll stay here and keep the crowd calm. You head north and find that woman. Okay. Do. Terrified tourist. The monster was just here, I swear it. It was leering at me from behind that rock, making these off-kilter little motions, and then it ran off to the east. I thought for certain it would come over here and... Ugh. I feel faint. I need to go lie down. Yeah, that's probably your best bet. Ba 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 ba. Sweaty guest. Damn, I didn't stand a chance against that thing. You should have seen it. I was minding my own business out here, practicing my steps, when suddenly that thing showed up out of nowhere to challenge me to a dance-off. Then, after it utterly trounced me, it raced off again. Would that I could tell you where, or even which direction. Although, come to think of it, I believe I saw something fall from its body. Well, it doesn't much matter to me anymore. I can hear summer's call and it must be heeded. To the ocean with me. Whatever fell off that thing, you'll find it lying over there. If you think it'll help your search. Aha! There she is! Glad as ever to see you again, Claire. Aramanga told us you might be in need of urgent assistance, so here we are. We've heard reports of a green monster running amok. Have you learned aught in the way of a clue? Going too fast. Need to slow down. Come on, brain. It dropped something, did it? Looks to be a needle, by my reckoning. Okay, I've got to do this. Obviously, we're dealing with an inebriated weaver. Surely, that woman would not have mistaken a drunkard for a monster. Given that it's green in color and possessed of needles, that would suggest some type of cactuar. Cactuars in Lenosia, of all places? Surely they would struggle to survive and so far removed from their native habitat of Thanalan. I am so sorry about all this. Madam Emaja, if I'm not mistaken, was it not Master Geguru himself who invited you out to Costa del Sol? Yes, I traveled all the way from Uldad at the summons of my friend Geguru. Naturally, I couldn't bear the thought of my dear pets missing out on the fun and festivities, so I brought them along with me. Not for a moment did I think they would act out like this. You have my deepest apologies. They were perfect angels when we stopped in to see Gedgeru. He even gave them treats. But the moment I stepped away for a drink, they went mad, and poor Gedgeru couldn't rein them in. By the time I got back, they were gone. I swear to you, this has never happened before. Well, that would certainly explain how a cactuar ended up in Lenosia. Regardless, if your pets pose a danger to the fairgoers, we may have to subdue them by force. No, please. I've raised them since they were pups. They'd never hurt a fly. I don't fancy the prospect myself, but what other option is there? Given that the Moonfire Faire would have no venue were it not for Master Gedgeru, I obviously prefer if we didn't upset a dear friend of his. Yes, termination should be a last resort. Let us first attempt to capture them. A sensible plan. Should things turn violent, it would only frighten the attendees. This calls for a more subtle approach. Just the three of us, perhaps. Indeed. I would see this situation sorted swiftly, that we might return to the fair. If we work quickly, we may manage to find it before it escapes the bounds of Costa del Sol. Thus, I propose we split up. Claire, my friend, will you search the west side of the island? Did you find something? It appears she did. But how are we going to capture it? I've never seen a cactuar look so dangerous. Is it just me, or is it radiating an aura of pure malice? I've never seen the poor thing like this either. Come to think of it, Gedgeru told me it seemed to him as though they were possessed. In that case, perhaps the aura of the evil... come on, dang it. In that case, perhaps the aura is an evil spirit. If only we could purify it somehow. What that thing needs is the exorcism. Of course! In the Far East, they use the Uchiha to ward off evil spirits, right? Maybe our festival fans would work. In that case, allow me to do the honors. Evil spirit, be gone! Uchiwasoi! Yes! Well, that was easy. Shall we head back for drinks? Terribly sorry to interject, but I think there's been a misunderstanding. That's only one of my dear cactuars. I'm still missing the other 6. I do appreciate you finding Cacti, of course, but I'm worried about Cactleo and Cactia and Cactistifer and Wait, so when you said pets, you brought 7 cactars to Lenosia? It is concerning, then, that we've scoured every inch of the island and only found one. It appears we shall have to take our search to the mainland. Very well. Let us take up our Uchiwa and find these cactuars, that we might ease them of their torment. Yep. I like the fact it's fire red, beast green. I like the little bomb icon. I like the fact they started adding those. That's one of the main things I will say. It's like with like seasonal events, they add like a little icon up at the top now. So it's like, okay, cool, neat. You have learned the emote Uchiwasoi. Festival Fan Frenzy. Moonfire Faire chaperone Beltafin is prepared to help you track down a half-dozen wayward cactars. This quest is available for a limited time only. I take it you're ready to begin. In that case, let us review our objective. First, we must seek out these cactuars. As soon as one is located, placiate it with a gust from your Uchiwa and bring it back here. You, my friend, are in charge of searching the southwestern cliffside. Okay. What do you gotta say, Memaja? Please, go and find the rest of my dearies. I'll stay here and keep a firm eye on Cacti. You have my word. You better. Alright, let's go find the other cactuars. Wonder how you pronounce this too. That's why I left it up. Uchiwashoi. No, that's Ichiwashoi. Uchiwashoi.
Uchiwashoi.
Yep.
Uchiwashoi.
Uchiwashoi. That's the English one.
Uchiwashoi.
That's the Japanese one. Interesting. Anyway. Uchiwashoi. Let's see. I think they're over the... Yeah, there he is. I love the fact they added this. This is a feature they should have added ages ago. The cactuar appears to have snapped out of it, whatever it may have been. Look at the little guy. He's like, pick me up. Eager for your company, it walks right up to you, allowing you to grab it. Alright, we gotta see the item description. As we do. Calm cactuar. 1 second. I had to adjust my boom arm. Calm cactuar. Memaja's beloved pet has regained its composure thanks to a well-timed fan gust. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, there he is. And let's hit him with the fan. Wow. Wow. The cactuar appears to have snapped out of it, whatever it may have been. Yep. Alright, let's take the calm cactuars back to the pit. Pabonio. Bum 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 bum. Welcome back. I don't suppose you found any of the cactuars. There you go. Have cactuars. And that brings us to 7. Excellent. We're done. And now that that's over with, I think I'll grab myself a drink and find a nice vantage point. Preferably somewhere in the shade. Oh, take me with you. I've been dying for a drink. At last, the crisis is well and truly averted. Now I can return my focus to what matters most. Ensuring a spectacular time is had by all. Seeing as Haramanga still needs a status report, could I ask you to see to that? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Pretty much a shortened version of that. Welcome back, Claire. It seems you have the cactuar crisis well in hand. You've done your part to keep the peace, and for that, I thank you. Now, what's this I hear about a malicious aura? Efficacy of the Uchiwa aside, I'd rather like to get to the bottom of this, lest we suffer the same problem next year. I just want to report that the pet cactuars are resting safely away from the main festivities. I asked another chaperone to keep an eye on them. I cannot apologize enough for the trouble I caused. Yes, well, I'm glad to have this matter settled quietly. My lovely ladies were quite frightened. That being said, speaking as one who has seen his share of dancers, your pets have star potential, my dear Mamaja. Truly? Perhaps I should have them formally trained. You're not seriously going to encourage that behavior, are you? Lest you forget, it was pure coincidence that we found a peaceable solution through the use of our Uchiwa. Were something like this to happen again, that luck may not hold. Surely you don't mean... I've learned my lesson, I swear it. As soon as we're home, I'll assure they're trained to stay at my side at all times. That's all I ask. Incidentally, did you notice anything that might have served as the catalyst to their cavorting? No, I'm afraid not. I was away at the time, you see. I thought it quite strange myself. One moment they were drowning their wine like sailors, and the next... And the next, it was though as they were possessed by some matter of wicked spirit. They were drinking wine, my lord. Ah, and what a fine vintage it was. I was delighted to be in like-minded company. Oh, the great conversation we could have had if only they could speak. Memaja, I can't believe I'm asking this, but is wine safe for cactuars? How should I know? I've only given them the finest spring water from mountains of Corthus myself. So, they were just drunk. Ah, that's funny. Bah! They barely had a cupful each. And besides, it's not like I poured the stuff down their throats, did I? Alright, look. Perhaps sharing a bottle wasn't the best of ideas, but how was I to know they couldn't hold their drink? Personally, I'm just glad the mystery's been put to rest. And seeing how Mamajal's learned her lesson, I dare say we won't be seeing a repeat of this incident. Well, just in case someone else gives wine to some other cactuars, I'll be sure to let the chaperone team know to reach for a new Uchiha rather than a weapon. There we go. That would be much appreciated, Pabonio. Now, let us return to the festival. The Adventurers Guild won't promote itself, you know. As for you, Claire, on behalf of the entire chaperone team, I thank you. Enjoy the remainder of the event, and don't be a stranger, alright? And that is actually it of the actual story part of the Moonfire Faire. Get Summer's biggest fan. That's funny. Now, we gotta pick up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I generally pick up 8. Like 4 for the FC house and 4 for just the apartment. Claire's apartment. Well, more 2 for the apartment, but I'll also try to, like, space it out. And also, if you did... Somebody sells the fish. Usually. And they're usually NPCs floating around, so... You got those two watching each other again. Who's up here? Oh, it's Pavonia and all the cactuars. Dang. Pavonia. I have to admit, I'm starting to come around on these cactuars. It's not my fault they're cute. It truly warms my heart to see my pets looking so happy. I'll have to vacation here again sometimes. Perhaps I'll even bring my Spriggans. Oh god, no, please. And that's what's her name? I always forget her name. Zoe. That's Zoe with the orphans. I think she was the attendant from last year. Ah, it's Pudding Way. Pudding, firm and cold. Oh, what did Pudding Way say? Pudding, firm and cold. Pudding worth its weight in gold. That's Pudding Way. Yeah, Chloe talking. You actually have Chloe talking. Looking at a freaking fish. The minion. There's somebody fishing over here on the north side of the island. Trying to find NPCs. Sometimes they're easier to spot than as a person. Now, see, that's funny. It doesn't look like some NPCs don't show up unless you've completed the Dawn Trail MSQ. So far, from what I'm seeing. Because, I'll log into my main real quick and I'll show you. Which, you know, you have the... You got Fortuno. I think it's Fortuno. And, Sigurd. Oh, damn, I hit the thing. Let's run the bomb thing. Ah! They got me. There we go. And they have like a little like Moogle thing up there. The only way to get up there is to jump off the top of the freaking tower, which I can never climb that thing. Whee. Then you got this little moon, this little display. Which I really like it. It's really a cute little display. And then you have the fireworks display. Yep, that's cool. Yeah, pretty much that is. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick little log, and I'm gonna do a little swap here real quick. So there may be a little cut here. There's a little stand over here with curry and stuff. Curry and the ice pudding. It's cute. Ba 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 ba. Let's take out here. Ba 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 ba. Alright, so let's head back to Coast del Sol real quick. I'm also gonna check around the venue area itself. Always on the lookout for NPCs. Like, yeah, like, I know this is separate from the Moonfire Faire, but... Hey, let's look around, see if there's any other NPCs that might not have shown up. those two looking at each other. We got the Namazu kind of trying to help keep time with the guys in their squats there. I think the only other people that I saw while doing this yeah, there you go. You have Totoro and the two girls from the boutique. Well, the fact even Totoro is in on this. Now, we're going to try to actually get to the top of the tower. Up. 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 There we go. Yep. I'll spend a hot minute trying to do that real quick. Dang it, what I hit that one above me. Always been one thing I always kind of hated about Final Fantasy 14 with their jumping puzzles. It's like sometimes they have clipping. And it's like I don't know why. Okay, now we're up to this point. Okay, let's try getting up this. Yeah. Okay, that was one. Oops, didn't give it enough oomph. Dang it. Like that, those are the type of jumps that get me. And sometimes not doing that, like, too soon. Bum, 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 bum. Not enough momentum. Shit. Jumped too late, so... I jumped too soon. No! I missed it. Ah, I think, like, I've never been able to get up that thing. This is honestly the ultimate jump puzzle. Like, getting to the top of this, I would have to say is like... one of the hardest jump puzzles in this game. Okay, we're back to this point. Not enough momentum. The whole thing also is like about the jumping momentum itself. Shit! We can do this. Never okay, I'm gonna try a few more times, and then I might have to go. But, while we're attempting to climb this... Now, right now, the other part of this event, the Rising, hasn't started yet, as of the recording of this video. And when this finally gets uploaded, we're probably going to splice the two together. So it's going to be this one and then the Rising. Because usually these kind of... the Moonfire Faire and the Rising kind of go in pairs anyway. So why not, you know, put them together. So... that's the idea, anyway. Yeah, overshot. Gave it a little too much momentum. Bump, bump, bump. Come on, if I climb Kugane Tower, I can climb this. Come on. Bump, 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 bump. Like that jump, I'm just having problems with real quick. Didn't give it enough momentum. There we go. Ew, don't give that one too much momentum. Damn it. How the hell are you supposed to do that one? There we go. Let's do a little hippity hop up there, and now we're at checkpoint 3. And scared to the clipping every time. Nope. Problem is, with this last part, we could easily fall off. Let's do this all again. Damn it. I clipped the edge of the freaking, geometry. And there to go! We missed. Fuck. It's disheartening when you miss. Yep. I forgot about the alternate path. The alternate path is a lot easier. Alright. Okay. If we got any tower jumps, I have to, like, pay attention to the geometry. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Oh. At least when I fell down here. Oh god, this jumps. We're getting to the top of this. Oh, come on. Really? I just didn't give enough hope. Patience. Patience, young Padawan. Patience! Ah. Alright, start it again. Damn it, the button. I hit the sprint button and didn't go off. Come on. This is the last day we can attempt to do it, too. It's like I keep getting so close, but I mess up at that top bit. Come on, go off. Thank you. Can't even get up that part now. Problem is I've gotten too flustered because I was like, it was like the final stretch of it and I fall. Come on. Alright, back up here. Nope, too much. At least I didn't fall off. That's sometimes stupidly precise that stuff is. It's like... Oh, come on. Really? Thank you. Ah. Come on, I know we can do this. I know we can do this, guys. What happened there? Even I'm like, what? Was I like literally just standing up? Oh. Was I literally just like standing on the absolute edge of that? I won't lie, when it comes to jump puzzles and Final Fantasy XIV jumping system, it can get frustrating at times. And I missed. Confounded. Ah, Sprint, why did you not go off? It's this freaking mouse. Old mouse. And I just flat out missed that time. Oh. Come on. Okay. Come on. I gave it enough. Why must you torment me so? Jump puzzles? Well, we're gonna... I hate this jump. Like, I hate the way Final Fantasy XIV jumping system works. You really have to give it, like, a good chunk of momentum. And the momentum jumping is kind of a little weird. And it doesn't help with the geometry clipping. Okay, I think it just needs to stop. We'll try again next year. But that was the Rising 2024. Or not the Rising. The Moonfire Faire 2024. And the Rising 2024 is coming up here in the next day or so. So we might have we're definitely going to combine this video and that one. So stay tuned for the Rising.